Episode 4, obviously a Sudsy CRM. We're going to go into forms in this episode. This is a great feature. It's going to make a big difference in your business. We've went over phone numbers. We've went over everything before: reputation, reviews, phone calls. This is another way to get customers' information into your CRM so it all plays nice together. It's forms. A lot of businesses kind of struggle with this. They get different add-ons. Forms look like crap. They got to pay for them. This is free with your software. First thing I always recommend: change your form name. Let's just do default form, whatever you want, quote form. You can get a lot of information in forms here just to make it easier. It's a super easy builder. First name, phone number. All you do, just click on this. Let's say I want their first name. You want to make it required, which is in the bottom corner. Required, phone number, email. Let's say, you look at this, you're like, I don't want the placeholder to be 555. I want to my area code. Okay, no problem. Edit that, whatever you want, change that, whatever you'd like to do. This, you can keep this disclaimer in, or if you want to take it out, you can. That's all up to you. It is obviously good to put disclaimers in there, but if you don't want them, that's up to you. You're kind of building this how you'd like. If you want just a plain form, or if it's covered in your terms of service on your website already, you're good to go. But you can keep them if you'd like. With here, you can do a ton of different things in forms. Forms don't always have to be for submissions. So, like customer quote submissions, or you can use it to collect payments. Let's say you want to collect a payment, you can do that. Boom. Da, 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 da. If you want to get their address, if you want to, do anything. What I want to do is, let's say this is a customer quote form. So I want to make something quick and easy. I want to make a drop down. So I want a multi drop down. What kind of service do you want? We want to make this required. So obviously we want to make sure they fill this in. I want to do option 1 as, let's just say, interior, ceramic coating, exterior. I'll be professional. Let's do interior detailing and whatever else you offer. So like these would just be a basic service. Boom. We want to make that so that's there. We also want to do a quick one. That's going to be single line, your make and model, your vehicle. Vehicle, year, make, and model. And we want to make that required. That's pretty much it. So you have a basic form here. What do you want? Vehicle, year, make, and model. Let's say you want to move this around. Let's say, oh, you know what? I don't want this moved. No big deal. Let's go boop, move it. You're good. Next, you want to go to settings. Okay, what happens when it gets submitted? If you want it to go to a certain URL on your website, you just write the website, like a thank you page or whatever. If you want to leave a message on submission where it's like, we appreciate your feedback, you could write thanks for your quote. You could do anything here. Smiley face. I just write thank you. We'll be in contact with you soon, which I'll do. You can change a bunch of stuff here. I don't usually. This would be all your submissions, notifications. I'd ignore that. If you want to change stuff on your form, like let's say, you want to add text on the top. And let's say we want to add it to the middle. Let's go boop, like that. There you go. And here on this little styles and options, you can do a bunch of stuff. You want to have an image, if you want to adjust spacing, if you want to adjust a theme, it's all here. Like these are super easy to navigate. Let's say you want to add 2 columns, you could do that. So if the page is big enough, it will bump these around, and then it's a little bit smaller of a form. Click save at the top right. We want to add this to our website. That's what we want to do. add it to our website. All this can stay the same. Copy the embed code. That's going to be your HTML or code that you can submit or put on your website, like even insert code, Java, whatever. This is the code that if you paste it and put it on the website, this is where you put the form. It's going to populate that form. So every time the page opens, you can do that. You can also give people links. So if you want to do like an email or something and link them to it, they can do this and it will bring them to the quote form. They can submit it. I like doing that too for promotions and stuff. So that's all fine and dandy. You got to request a quote here. It's done. A lot of people are like, okay, I'm done. I don't got to do nothing. That's where you want to add a little spice. We want to create a workflow. We're going to go to automations here. Create workflow. I'm going to write episode 4 forms submission. Like I tell you in all the videos, this is the brain behind the operation. This is where I'm telling the software, okay, if this happens, do this. So our trigger is going to be form submitted. Add a filter. Form is. Pick the form you just made. So it's quote form. Okay. This will then trigger whenever a quote form is submitted. It's going to do these options. I want to do a few things. I have a pipeline. I want to make an opportunity in my main pipeline. I want it to go to new lead. I want the opportunity name, leave it blank. It'll be their first name. Opportunity source will be website. Value, we don't really know what it's going to be. And it's going to be open. Like this. What this does, this is going to make a opportunity in your pipeline. If you don't have a pipeline already, kind of what it is, it's stages where people are. So you can visibly see where all your quotes are. Something I like to do too is I like to make a note on the customer's account so that when this happens, I always have a history of all these forms they've submitted. So new form. And all I do is in the note, I'll just do custom values. So I'll do like their full name, which obviously I know because it's on their account. You can also above it if you want to write like new form submission, full name. That's why I love these custom values. I can do phone, email, and then anything that I've done. So let's say I'll search up year. This is the field I just made, year, make, and model. And then the other thing was services is what I called it, I think. What kind of services do you want? So then every time someone submits a quote, it's going to put a note on their account. So I can look back in the history and see, okay, they submitted on this date, whatever. It keeps a good history. You can also color code them. So if you want all quotes to be blue, just make them blue. Next, this is the important thing. Let's say we obviously want to let you know. So anyone in the CRM, we want to let them know. How do you want to be let know, or how do you want the CRM to let you know when they submit a quote? I want an email. So I want it to be from SudsyCRM, and you can do this however you'd like. You can do like from your email. I like to do like no reply at yourdomain.com. I'm going to do at SudsyCRM. But I like to do this at your domain so it comes through and it looks nice. It's only going to you, so that's fine. You can do particular user or assigned. And then you can tell I'm using this account. So let's do Andrew testing. Subject, new form submission. I'm going to do something real quick here. I'm going to save this. I just want to go in here. I want to copy what I did on the note already. Reason why is I'm going to use the exact same thing for my email. So it's going to be emailing to you. So that whoever's in your CRM saying you got a new form submission, this is what it is. Let's say, you know what? You're like, I don't check my email, Andrew. I don't want to do that. Okay. Do an SMS. Go have it go right to your phone. We want it to go to a particular user. Me. Same thing. So now right here, you're going to get texted and emailed when a quote comes in. You're going to have an opportunity in your pipeline, and it's going to create a note. Something you might want to do too is, what about the customer? Do you ever think about the customer? We want to let the customer know thank you. So we're going to send them an email. From name, I'd put your business here, but I'm going to write SudsyCRM. Change this when you get this. When you put this in your CRM, I would change this. Thank you for your form submission. Hey, we're going to do a custom field again. Contact first name. So I'll say, like, if it was, for example, in the form they wrote, "Hey, Andrew." If their first name was Andrew, we go, "Hey, Andrew. Thank you so much for submitting your form. We will get back to you soon. Business hours, Sunday." I'll just do this. Usually what I do is um, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday and Sunday, closed. And then what I like to do as well, I just write the business name. I'm going to make this easier for you guys. Do user, and there should be one for your company. Let's see. Let's see. I just want to make sure that company wouldn't be the customer's company. Account owner. I'm gonna write business name just in here. I don't want it to be when I make this and then it keeps triggering to like the customer or something. So change this when you do it. Put your business name there. I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna add a little wait step, and this is just so it doesn't bombard them. So I'm just gonna add a quick wait for a set period of time, 1 minute. So then it will wait, and then we're gonna send an SMS. This will send them a text. Something I always check with this, number one, save always. It has auto save, but if you haven't already, make sure you publish. If you don't publish, it won't work. Save it. Settings, I always do this. Make sure the settings are right. Sender details, we have that set up already. From number, pick what phone number you want them to come from. So if you have a certain phone number in your CRM, change this. What you have right here, you have a form you can add to your website. I showed you how to do that. That's easy. This is what's going to do on the back end when you get the form submission. It's going to email you, text you. That's going to text the customer, email the customer. So all you got to do is follow up with them and you're good to go. I'm going to put a form below of how to, if you want this workflow and form added to your CRM and you are on Sudsy CRM, we'll get that added for you. Just fill in the form below in the description and we'll get that added. As always, have a great week. If you have any questions about Sudsy CRM, put them in the comments. We'll get them answered or reach out to us and we'll take care of you. Have a great night.